Hi folks, welcome to RJ Impact. Ramesh, Balwani EX COO of Theranos, will be going to jail. His latest appeal, lodged just before he was due to appear on the 16th of March, and which brought him another few weeks of freedom, was denied in his latest setback. The US Appeals Court that heard the case rejected his bid to remain free while he contests the fraud and conspiracy convictions for his part in a blood testing hoax with his former boss and lover, Elizabeth Holmes. The decision by the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals late Thursday refusing Balwani's request to delay the start of his nearly 13-year prison sentence still leaves open the minor question of when he's going to attend prison. His lawyer, Jeff Coopersmith, who acted for him during his trial, filed a motion with Ed Davila, the judge, that he attend prison on April the 20th, and Ed Davila was the judge who originally oversaw his sentence and the trial. So despite their trials being a couple of months apart, unless anything else happens, it seems like Balwani will be commencing his 13-year prison sentence in the same week that his former love interest, Theranos founder and CEO Elizabeth Holmes, is scheduled to commence her 11-year sentence. However, and there's always a however, isn't there? Holmes to me looks like she's going to be able to postpone prison yet again, and the reason for this is because of various timetabling differences. Her appeal to Judge Davila hasn't yet been ruled on, and if that fails, then like Balwani, she may have one more opportunity to stay out of prison by going to the Ninth Circuit, as Balwani did. So whilst to me at least all these delays on delays seem frustrating, it does seem the inevitable is going to happen. However, in the words of one famous spy, and never say never again. So essentially for Balwani, this means that as he pursues his main appeal against the original trial conclusion, he will be in prison as that case progresses. According to the judges on the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals, Balwani hadn't provided enough compelling evidence to convince them that his conviction is likely to be overturned. So where's he off to then? Well, apparently his away time begins in San Pedro, about an hour from LA. Now, this prison is much more interesting in respect of its previous tenants than the prison Balwani was originally scheduled to attend. This one had infamous tenants like Al Capone, the 30s gangster, none other than deranged cult leader Charles Manson in the 50s, as well as Timothy Leary, the so-called LSD evangelist. So I think we are approaching the end of the scandalous Theranos collapse and the hubris and greed that Silicon Valley does engender in some people. In the words of Al Capone, it's pretty tough when a citizen with an unblemished record must be hounded from his home by the very policemen whose salaries are paid, at least in part, from the victim's pocket. I'm sure, Mr. Balwani, that some of the victims of Theranos are quite happy to see their taxes being put to such good use. Okay, that's it. So as we ponder why the hand of Theranos races to click the RJ subscribe button, and we realise it's because there's far more chance of that working than an Edison ever would, it just leaves enough time for me to say bye for now.